car, California Motor Speedway with Aero Loose Racing. There are 25 laps to go here. You see I'm 7th right now, but it's dropping that fast. The car was just way too tight after putting it through all of it. It just jumped really. At this point, I was just trying to figure out a way to keep my top 5 streak going. And I really didn't think I could do it unless some crazy strategy. I'd already noticed the clock was ticking down, so I knew if I got some cautions, I might be able to stay out and surprise some people with the racing. But I still wasn't sure if I'd even get in the top 5. It was just something I would try. Right there, it looks like the 29 and maybe the 38 got together. They've been racing pretty hard all race. Just brought out the caution, and I knew lap 100 we were going to restart with 22 to go probably. And I knew this would be my best opportunity to try staying out. Being in chat with Forrest, I had him do the same thing. I think he was doing 12 at the time. So you can see here, everybody's going to pit, leaving just Eric Downs in first place, me in second, Brian in third, and Forrest in the red car in fourth there. And everybody else behind us is going to be on fresh tires, coming fast. And it was still 22 to go. If it went all 22 laps, the 4 of us had just no chance of even staying in the top 5, or even top 10 probably. So we knew, unless we got some cautions, this strategy was just going to be even worse than where we were running. But with the point system the way it is, it works to be a little bit risky, because all you have to do is stay in the top 12 and then get as many wins as you can. So you can see top 4 cars on old tires, and then in the third row you have Michael on the bottom and Justin on the top. We're just been fastest all race long, kept their cars clean, and we're going to be on fresher tires, so they're going to be coming hard. See Eric Downs in the 5. It's a pretty good restart. It's off out there about 2 car lengths going into the corner. Close it up going into 1, and then was able to turn down underneath him coming out of 2. Well, he blocked me, but I made it down underneath him coming out with a run there. And beat him down into 3. And bottom line is really all you can run here, despite what you see on TV, so. You can see Forrest is already getting passed by Justin, and Mike was working him over. Still haven't cleared Eric there, but going into 1. Falls back a little bit. You can see Michael turns underneath Forrest there and puts him 3 wide. And going into 3, looked like they just kind of, him and the outside car just kind of got together there. A little bit of contact. Which actually was the caution I needed. As you can see, Justin had already worked up to 4th place. It was coming fast. If it stayed green, we still had another 18 laps, there's no way I could stay in front of him. Since we've already committed to staying out, no point in pitting now. I think we're going to get the restart with 13 scheduled laps to go. But with the clock, I think was at, 20 minutes at that point, so we knew. Or maybe it was less than that, maybe even 13, so we knew it couldn't go the distance, even if it went green the rest of the way. But if it did go just to the end of the clock without any cautions, Justin was right there and would be able to pass. So we still needed one more caution. Brian doesn't get a very good restart, and Justin's able to pull down into third. Eric Downs doesn't quite get to the bottom going into one, and Justin's able to pass him there. So now the guy I really needed to get held up and bottled up on that restart's in second. And it's not looking good for me unless I can get another caution. You can see just how fast you can close up out of those corners. So look at the run, you can just get down the backstretch. With the old tires and the damage, I just had no chance of holding them off. In fact, this corner would probably be the last corner I could stay in front of them without a caution. You can see the 38 gets turned off the front of the 24, which gives caution just in time, right as he got to my back bumper. Stave him off. At this point, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to get back going green just because of the timed session. So I'm kind of celebrating. I think I got the win here. Because each caution lap takes about 2 laps, and I think at this point we only had 7 minutes remaining in the session. Right here, the pace car gives us 1 to green. I was about here on the backstretch that I realized that there is going to be enough time for one last restart, and it's just going to give us a 1-lap shootout to the finish. And I was pretty confident that if I got a good restart, I could hold off Justin, even with how fast he was coming. But I really had to get the perfect restart to do it. See, Justin, as always, does a pretty good job on the restart, and he loses maybe 2.5 car lengths by the end of the straightaway, which is about what I thought I needed. Get through turn 1 and 2 pretty good, but you can see he just, those fresh tires and clean car, he just snaps the lead right back up. Down to 1.5 car lengths. About 1 car length going into 3 and 4, and right all the way down this backstretch, basically, I'm thinking there's no way I can hold him off. He's way too close going into 3. I don't see how I can get back to line in front of him. But I used an old move I learned back in my road course racing days. Let's see if I can get a good camera view. Here, where you'll see me go down into the corner, staying in the desired line, not getting back on the throttle until he gives me that little bump, which breaks his momentum, gives me a little boost, and just gave me just enough to get back to the start-finish line before him. Just barely edging him to the line. 2/100ths of a second. Gave me my second win in 1 week, and probably my most emotional win I've ever had, just because the car was just so bad. I had no shot of winning that car. Before was using the same strategy, a little different situation. Was able to pull out a 7th after running about 15th or 16th all day, so his was a great race and great strategy too. It was just all around a great finish for Boomtown Racing.